The following contest is for the United Glory Tag Team Championship.
That's our first title match. It's for the tag titles here at Glory Pro Wrestling.
You want to see a spectacle? Wait till you see this entrance from the top tag team, possibly in the entire world, the besties in the world, Davey Vega and Matt Fitchett.
Watch the crowd participation here. The folks here at Glory Pro Wrestling, they love the Besties.
And it's not just here in Glory Pro, it's all around literally the world. These guys got back from a tour of England. They are famous up in Chicago, Des Moines, Iowa, Florida, East Coast, West Coast, you name it. They are going everywhere and winning titles everywhere.
They earned this title shot just 1 month ago at Horsepower. They beat the Regal Twins. They beat Outlaw and Adams in a 3-team tag match. But then we turn around and we see the champs. We saw Myron Reed and Stephen Wolf put those titles right back on the line 2 weeks later against the Regal Twins. We could have had a situation where the Besties, they didn't get their shot at the title.
Or you could have been seeing a real treat tonight with them going head-to-head with the Regal Twins, which is something you should seek out. That's in a couple of different places on Powerbomb.tv as well. Those are fantastic matches. They have a rivalry on their own. But this is going to be a new animal here tonight for the Besties in the world because they have not faced this team head-on before. They've faced about just everyone you could possibly run across. They've faced Pete Dunne from the WWE. They've faced off with guys all over here. They've faced off with Eddie Kingston. They've faced off with you name it. They've faced off with them in some location or other, but these guys, they have not ran across this combination to my knowledge. So they're going to be going for the titles tonight against a complete unknown.
Stephen Wolf and Myron Reed, hot fire Myron Reed, won these titles a month ago against DJZ and Everett Connors.
Vega whispering sweet nothings here.
From the Savage Warriors, the team of Matt Fitchett and Davey Vega, the Besties in the world.
You're not going to find two better singles wrestlers that have come together to become a tag team than Matt Fitchett and Davey Vega. A world-famous tag team. They're both world-class singles wrestlers, and Myron Reed and Stephen Wolf have it cut out for them tonight.
United Glory Tag Team Champions first from Peoria, Illinois, the leader of the match, Stephen Wolf. From Louisville, Kentucky, he is the AAW champion, Hot Fire Myron Reed.
And you see the Glory Pro United Tag Team titles is not the only gold around Myron Reed's waist, or in his clutches rather. He's an AAW champion. He's a champion here. He's been a multiple-time champion here in Glory Pro.
Former Crown of Glory champion, first man to ever hold both the tag title and the Crown of Glory championship here at Glory Pro Wrestling.
He's playing games and whispering to his title there, but it may have been a very legit send-off because you cannot take the Besties in the world lightly. They are the top tag team anywhere in the world they're running up against here right now.
You saw earlier in the night, you saw the duo from No New Friends. You saw who they were in the ring with, Alpha and Omega. We've talked about the Regal Twins. we talked about the former champions, Everett Connors and DJZ, and now you see these two teams in the ring. Glory Pro Wrestling, their tag team division is one of the best that you are going to find in the independent circuit all throughout the Midwest, maybe even in the country, with the names and with the teams that they can put out there.
I'm not going to argue with that fact, but I'm also going to say that a lot of those teams that you mentioned, I love a lot of them. I'm very close personally to some of them. I'm not going to deny their talent, but the Besties in the world are a cut above the rest. They have gone and more. They've done more. They are world traveled. And so they're going to go up here against Hot Fire Myron Reed and Stephen Wolf. The advantage to those two is that they are a young tag team, so there's not a lot of tape on them. I know that Fitchett and Vega study tape. I've been there when they do it. So they don't have a lot to go off of here with Wolf and Myron Reed. The other problem is, on the other side of that, they do not have anywhere near the experience that the Besties in the world do of traveling up and down the roads together, flying to England and back together. The ups and downs of real life as a tag team. These guys live it. They eat and breathe it as a tag team. They really are the besties in the world.
Stephen Wolf, Danny Vega in the ring to start this off. Still to come tonight on Fear of the Dark, our main event for the Crown of Glory. Kurt Stallion, our champion, taking on DJZ one-on-one for the title.
I can't wait to see that one. I know DJZ has been gunning for that ever since losing his United Glory Tag Team Championships. A big gear shift for him as he gets set to go one-on-one tonight with Kurt Stallion, who is on an absolute terror and roll. You don't have to like it, but you have to respect it, as he has stood toe-to-toe with huge names and defended that title already.
Stephen Wolf loses the advantage there, gets thrown down by Vega. Vega tries to roll him up or tries to get him in a head. There he goes, armbar!
This is a very smart tactic from Davey Vega. This is what I'm talking about, why they're some of the best in the world.
Into a pinning combo. Smart move by Stephen Wolf. Gets him on his shoulders. Danny Vega either loses the match or breaks the hold. Another one there. Only a 1 count. What's most important is that Stephen Wolf is getting Vega on his back.
My point being that you think about Stephen Wolf, what's his game? It's flying around, it's high-flying stuff. So Davey Vega is one of the best technicians in the entire world. He can do it all. So Davey is going to go in there and he is going to try and submit. He's going to try and ground these guys because he can strike. He can do it all. Oh, they almost meet in the middle there. But Vega is trying to take Stephen Wolf off of his game.
Stephen Wolf, probably a mistake there, letting Vega get to his feet and letting him make the tag too.
And out of all the guys, Davey Vega is not the one to kind of paintbrush and try to get his temper flared up. He's a hot-tempered, considering he has a Latin last name and absolutely zero Latin blood, he still has that hot Latin temper somehow. He's going to get fired up in there.
Reed and Fitchett kind of feeling each other out.
These guys have met at AAW before. They've met at other places. So Fitchett is well familiar with both of these guys, just maybe not as a tag team. Fitchett just knocks him right off, but he pops right back up.
Two just kind of having a conversation in the middle of the ring.
Believe me, this is a feeling out process for these two teams, and this is Fitchett and Vega. I don't even know if Myron Reed and Stephen Wolf realize what's happening right now, but they're feeling them out.
Hey,
they know.
Is this respect for them? Are they just trying to feel each other out, trying to figure out what's next? What's the thinking here with the relationship that they're showing they have in the ring?
If Reed and Wolf were smart, they would have already studied the besties in the world because they can log on. They can use that 20 Days of Glory promo code and go on and watch these guys all
20 Glory Days.
All right, well, at least I know Davey Vega's name. But the point is they can go on and they can watch tape. They can check these guys out. They can see everywhere all across. Matt Fitchett are feeling out Myron Reed and Stephen Wolf right now, and they're going to come in and unleash their game on them. Stephen Wolf and Myron Reed should start flying around because if they can't get themselves up off the mat here, it's going to be over real quick and we're going to have new tag team champions.
Double team action by the Besties. Myron Reed gets those knees up, though, on Fitchett. Vega looks for the big clothesline, misses. Reed pops back up and kicks him in the back of the head.
Myron Reed, super elusive. That is probably his trademark quality here. Whoa, look at that. Big shot to the face.
The official just seems to have lost complete control of this match. He's begging them to get back into their corners, and nobody is listening.
Come on, guys. Please listen to me.
You get in there and get a little physical like Stephen Wolf just was with Fitchett in the corner. And perfect timing on that drop kick to the face.
Fantastic scouting from those guys. They saw that Pele, so they must have been on Powerbomb TV and checking those out, because I'll tell you about that Pele kick, it hurts. I have been nailed with that myself. Not that I am proud of it. And so they can scout that out, knock him out of midair, shows that they've been watching that tape.
Wolf with a quick suplex on Vega.
Now, this is surprising to me to see him mat wrestling with Davey Vega here. A little bit of anything you can do, I could do better from Stephen Wolf, I suppose, trying to slow this down.
He sees that he's tired. He sees that he's been worn down. Vega's been in the ring more than Fitchett has this match.
I don't know about Wolf and Myron Reed, but last night, and I suppose they would have been there as well. They're AAW staples, so they probably saw each other last night in Chicago area. Probably were scouting about this match and jaw-jacking if I know these four guys.
Myron Reed now in for the tag champs. Working on Davey Vega.
Big strike exchange. You can feel it in the air. Listen to this crowd just enjoying this match, respecting this match. And it's almost palpable. You can feel that this thing is going to explode at any minute. And I think everyone's just waiting for it.
Fitchett has the attention of the tag champs. It's keeping them from working on their opponent in the corner.
Underrated part of Davey Vega and Matt Fitchett's game. They are some of the best in-ring jaw-jackers that you'll ever hear. If you pay attention and you can get over the sound of my yammering voice, you're going to hear some amazing smack talk
I'll
from
be
these
honest
two.
with you, it caught my attention. I looked up from the monitor. I was trying to figure out what it was Matt Fitchett was saying to the two guys. If it was important enough to get their attention, I figured it was important enough to get mine too.
Really surprised to see Stephen Wolf taking it to Davey Vega here with strikes and mat wrestling the way he is. It's not exactly his game, but if you can prove that you can go in there and do it with Davey Vega, you can do it with the best of them.
Myron Reed rolling Vega to the apron. Fitchett
Turning
jumping
his
into
back
the
to his
ring.
opponent. That's something you never want to do.
Just a lack of control here by the official in this one.
Fitchett, a hothead, wants to protect his buddy at all costs. Sometimes can get himself and his team into trouble with that. Myron Reed hobbling around like a dog with a hurt leg.
Is that knee? Is that hamstring? That's a quad? Figure out where it is that he's not putting the weight on.
He's having trouble planting with that. Big drop kick to the face from Stephen Wolf.
His legs aren't hurting Stephen Wolf. Huge missile drop kick. And once again, it's Stephen Wolf. It's Davey Vega in the ring.
Maybe Myron Reed can take a second here, kind of shake off that leg injury. See, it seems like he's got a little better plant on it.
Reed thrown in the corner and misses. Oh!
The meeting of the minds there.
Does Vega have enough to make it to the corner? Oh, a quick somersault. He gets in Fitchett. Fitchett double knees to Myron Reed in the corner. Fitchett and Wolf.
Oh my, using his body as a weapon. Huge spin kick. 1, 2. No.
Fitchett comes into the ring, a ball of fire. Now he'll work on Stephen Wolf. Myron Reed is rolled outside of the ring in the corner. Neither man has their help in the corner, but there we go. Vega stands up, and now it's a double team.
Davey Vega and Matt Fitchett, while they are fan favorites because they are fantastic wrestlers with great personalities, they are not above going a notch above the rules. to get what they need to do. You can see that hallmark of some of their other places that they've been and won titles. They do it the right way, but they will bend the rules if they don't break them.
Get some double team action here. Fitchett and Vega both on their feet.
Hear that killer instinct I talked about with Vega come out. He said step on his neck.
Stephen Wolf with the jawbreaker. Working on Vega in the corner now. Wolf going to go up top rope. Nope.
Trying to stay one step ahead of Vega and Fitchett.
Shoulder into the gut. He goes up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! Right on the back of the head.
Just plants Stephen Wolf into the ground.
Vega taking his time now. They're making a cover.
Trying to take a couple of minutes to recoup. Here's that killer instinct I talked about. You go in there and you upset Vega. You disrespect Vega. Try to jaw jack with him. Try to paintbrush him like Stephen Wolf has. He's going to make you pay. I've seen that mean streak before. I've personally brought it out of him before. He'll break fingers. He'll be spiteful in that ring.
Gone from the right hand now to the left hand.
Just proving he can control body parts here. He's in firm control of this. Myron Reed might want to come in and save his buddy before he gets his arm broke.
Twisting that elbow and that hand, you could just see all the torque he's putting on him.
Fitchett stomps on that arm. He was through waiting for Vega to stop playing with him.
Hey, come on, Myron, let's go. Come on. You got to get tagged in. Come on. Get tagged in.
Stephen Wolf just throwing just aimless kicks out there, just trying to do anything in his power to get an advantage.
Hear that big spinal tap kick right to the back, and Vega is just sort of a predator playing with its prey here.
Here comes Matt Fitchett. Stephen Wolf powering out of it, though.
Yeah, some guys need that support of the crowd. They need that fire behind them. That is not Navy Vega and Matt Fitchett. They're going to go there and take care of business no matter what the crowd thinks of them. Sling blade. You can see he doesn't know where he's at. He was trying to head back for a tag. Ingenuity and happenstance there, maybe. A drop kick turns into a shooting star, but he has no idea where he's at. He needs to make a tag.
2 moves for the price of 1. Stephen Wolf has kind of figured out which corner his partner's in.
Reed springboard,
Double drop kick by Myron Reed. He's up.
Look at that athleticism from this young man, proving why he was a champion here in AAW wherever he goes. You can only do that so many times before it gets scouted.
Fitchett was ready for it. Wasn't ready for that kick to the back of the head, though.
Springboard cutter. Got Fitchett down on his back. This could be it.
1, 2. No. Tag champs looking to retain.
They are very, very capable. I know I've spent a good portion of this match talking a lot about the besties in the world, and I can be passionate about them. But Myron Reed and Stephen Wolf are a couple of the best athletes in the entire world, and you can't count that out. Sometimes you don't have to have all the experience. You don't have to have all the tag moves. You don't have to have anything. Sometimes just pure athleticism and heart can win out. Myron Reed took that right on his tailbone. You saw it on his face.
Fitchett calling for it. Spear!
Hashtag Bill Goldberg spear. And he's looking for the jackhammer now.
Is he going to get him up? He's got, no! No! A stunner by Myron Reed, but a kick to the back of the head by Vega. Stephen Wolf, big knee to the face. Doesn't phase Vega.
Big lariat from Vega as he knocks him off his feet. I don't think either one of them are the legal men, though, as they battle it out and all 4 men are down.
All 4 men laying in the ring. You mentioned the legal men, Matt Fitchett and Myron Reed. Those two, not the first ones to their feet. It looks like Vega's going to make it up first. Slowly working his way to the corner.
Vega trying to strategize with Fitchett over there in the corner. You know, when you've been tagging that long, you have code words. You have your own little language almost. Sometimes they can give each other just a head nod and know what the other is thinking. And that just comes with that experience that Reed and Wolf don't have yet.
And Reed and Wolf, though, they were ready for it. Exchanging strikes, forearms. Super kicks!
Caught with double super kicks from the besties in the world.
Here we go, Vega and Fitchett. This is their opportunity.
Signature tag move right here. A couple of kicks in the corner.
It's just a car crash into the corner. Fitchett picks up Reed. Oh, no, Reed gets out of it. Pin, 1, 2.
Oh, I thought they had it. They were setting up for one of those big tag team maneuvers they have, and Wolf caught on to Vega.
Stephen Wolf had the foot of Vega. He was unable to break that up.
That was beautifully done by Stephen Wolf to trap Davey Vega and throw off their game plan to allow Myron Reed to take momentum here, and that's exactly what he's done.
Double stunner by Reed. The champ's now looking to end it.
Making Wolf legal here.
Gets tagged in. What are we going to see here?
A little double post massacre coming up here.
The besties are laid out in the ring. The tag champs, they're up top. Oh! One side misses with the splash. The other side misses with a 450.
Wolf landed right on that knee, and it did not feel good.
This is the besties' opportunity. Oh, another spear by Matt Fitchett. Here we go. He's going to try for that jackhammer again. He gets him up.
For the brain damage.
Got him.
Variation.
It's over. 2, 3.
No!
No, a 2. He kicked out.
It was a variation of their tag finisher that I've seen them finish everyone off with the brain damage. It was a jackhammer variant of it, and it doesn't put Stephen Wolf away. He's a little too fresh, and he kicks out at 2.9. One hell of a tag team contest here, and a hell of a heart on Stephen Wolf.
If you're the besties, what do you do now? You've just given it your all. You've just shown them your finish, and it wasn't enough.
Luckily, these guys got a pretty big bag of tricks. They both have maneuvers in their singles arsenal that they can pull out. They have variants on that tag team maneuver. They're definitely not out of their bag of tricks yet, and they're firmly in control still.
Here we go. Stephen Wolf, he reverses it, comes back in with the clothesline.
You didn't think that was going to be there.
Oh, here it is.
We saw him finish this.
This is how they've ended their last 2
They got the interception.
Reverse.
They're looking for the total taker here. Oh, but Myron Reed kicked him right in the head.
No.
They were looking for the total taker, the most incredible tag move in wrestling, but here.
Got it.
That Meltzer driver. That's it. That could be it.
1, 2.
No! Big kick out. One good turn deserves another, and Matt Fitchett digs down deep and kicks out of their tag team finisher. And the crowd says it all.
Everything at each other.
These two teams have a great deal of respect from one another. I've ridden in the car with 3 out of 4 of these guys back up and down to different places, and they all love each other. They all want to come out of this match on top and be able to have bragging rights and have those tag team titles. This means so much to both teams.
This is where the years of teaming together for Fitchett and Vega come into play. They know what they have left.
That Vega kick will knock it clean out. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that could be it for Myron Reed. He could be done.
Reed and Wolf, they don't have that long of a partnership yet to where they can dig deep into that bag of tricks that you mentioned earlier.
But they're young, dumb, and hard-headed, and they're trying. Oh, man, big pile driver. That could do it. And there's Vega.
Vega quickly back into the ring. He gets him up.
Brain damage. That's it. That's it, baby. That's it.
Is that going to be enough? 2.
No!
Again!
Traditional brain damage doesn't do it. You see the look on their faces now. I said that they weren't rattled before. They clearly are now. Fitchett clutching at his beard. Vega visibly frustrated. That's their tag team finisher. That has put away some of the best in the world. That put them away over in England, in AAW, in Rev Pro, every place they've been. That's getting them victories.
They're calling for the total taker.
If you've never seen this before, you are in for a treat. The most spectacular tag team move in all professional wrestling, the total taker.
Up for the tombstone.
There it is!
Into the power bomb.
Last ride.
1, 2.
Wait! No new friends. The No New Friends have had it out for the besties in the world for quite some time.
KLD and Danny Adams just came in, and they just cost Fitchett and Vega the tag champs.
They cost them the tag team. They dove on him and Danny Adams. A long story, personal history here in St. Louis, and those guys are scrapping. Fitchett and KLD are scrapping. Vega's coming to his aid. They're brawling out here to my left. They're throwing chairs at one another. It's 2-on-1 now on KLD. Now we finally got a good shot of it. Here comes Danny Adams to make the save. This is a brawl. We need some help out here. This is not. This isn't professional wrestling. This is a fight. This is not okay. Our fans are in danger. Our wrestlers are in danger. This isn't the way folks are supposed to act in a professional environment. Can we get some help out here, please?
These four are just going to take their fight all over the Collins Club.
We got one doofus security guard that wants to help. Could somebody else please get out here and help these guys?
You see Reed and Wolf, they're still in the ring. I don't know if they've quite figured out what's happened yet. Oh no!
They seem to know quite well.
Oh!
Big dive. Showing off why they are the tag team champions here.
Somebody give me a microphone right now!
Stephen Wolf, he wants a mic. He is pissed.
Well, after everything we saw, there's no guarantee that they wouldn't have kicked out of the Total Taker either. I mean, these guys, if they were going to lose, they wanted to lose straight up. They didn't want this match. They not only robbed the Besties of a chance of winning the tag team titles, they robbed this crowd of a spectacular
Stephen Wolf
match.
has something to say.
You do not stop a United Glory Tag Team Championship match like that. We need to go, I don't care. It's going to be a tag team division, the absolute best. Besties, this is over. And your new friends, you guys are trying the titles. How about this? In January, no new friends versus Besties in the world versus me and Myron in a TLC match.
Oh my goodness!
Stephen Wolf may have wanted to think that one through. He just challenged two of the top tag teams here at once to a no-rules TLC match. His emotions may have gotten the better of him at the moment. I don't know if that was a smart decision.
January 6th, Above the Law, the debut of Bandito, the rematch of Paco and Eddie Kingston, and now a 3-team TLC match. That card is only going to get better and better, but right now, how could you just argue how great that card is with those three matches?
Well, this right here, you see the respect between these guys. That was a match of the year candidate for Glory Pro, and to think that they just threw everything they had at one another, and they got to go back in there and do it again. So if I was these two matches, these two tag teams, I'd go back and watch this match and try and look for some weakness in the other one's game, because man, that thing was a close fight.
Huge news here at Glory Pro's Fear of the Dark. 2 months away. I cannot wait to see that match. Get your tickets now. Head over to Glory Pro's website. They're available. Ringside seats available. My goodness. Right when you thought the Besties were going to finish it off and walk away with the tag champs, they hit the Total Taker. And out of nowhere, no new friends come in and disrupt.